Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Unfuck Yourself podcast. Okay, today is a different kind of episode that was never intended to be a podcast episode. So, about a month ago, I held a meeting with Team Allie, all of Team Allie. Once a month, we do all of Team Allie meetings that COO Sarah and I lead. And, of course, COO Sarah and I have our meetings once a week. And then COO Sarah meets with everyone who she leads once a week. And then each lead of each part of the company meets with their group and their people once a week. But as a whole team, we all meet once a month. And each month there's kind of a new topic that whatever I kind of feel like the collective of the company needs to hear, I'm kind of talking about. And what got brought up in what you're about to hear, which is, surprise, you're getting to be a fly on the wall in our Team Allie meeting. This was never intended to go on the podcast. I was not running this meeting thinking, oh, this is going to be on the podcast. Just after we did the meeting, I was like, I told the team, I'm like, let's put that on the podcast if you guys are all okay with it, because obviously you're going to hear some of my team's voices in it. Now, of course, we had to take out the confidential stuff. So you're not going to hear the whole entire meeting because there's some confidential stuff in there. There's some other things that really can't go past our team in there. But the bulk of the meeting is kind of around putting mission over money. And when you put your sole mission over caring about oh, I need to make this amount of money a month, you end up feeling so much more fulfilled, helping so many more people, and then in return, making more money than you could ever imagine. But the money isn't the point. We love money and we love to get a creator field that's set up to create a lot of money in our lives, but that should never be the goal. The goal should be mission. And you're going to hear me talk about that and why and how that actually helps you reach more people, feel so much more fulfilled, impact way more many lives, and of course, as a result, make more money. But again, that's not the point. So anyway, after the meeting, I was like, wait, let's take the majority of this meeting, which of course, again, we had to take some of it out so you won't hear the whole entire meeting, but let's take the bulk of this meeting and let's just put it on the podcast so you can kind of be a fly on the wall in a Team Allie meeting. You can see how I, as a CEO, run the team meetings with the whole team. You can see how I motivate the team. You can see why and how I prioritize soul mission over money and the impacts that has. And it might inspire you to start doing that, or maybe it doesn't, and maybe you hate it, and maybe you want to throw this podcast out the window. But either way, I'm excited to get you in here as a little fly on the wall in a Team Allie meeting that was never intended to go on the podcast, but here we are. Okay, enjoy. I want us to for a second, zoom out of our day-to-day things that we're doing and the fucking emails and the meetings and the marketing and the gotta get this done by this date and all the little annoying things, right? Because I have little annoying things too. But those things aren't ever the point of what we're doing. And I know you guys know this, but I'm just saying it anyway. Those things are never the point of what we're doing. What we're doing is so much bigger than our daily things. And every time we send an email or we create a marketing thing or we make a post or we answer a DM or I get on my story or someone gets a loom from someone on here or a community member gets a loom from one of our team members or we build a system, we are literally not just doing that, we are literally helping someone not kill themselves. We're literally helping somebody love themselves a little more, or we're helping somebody believe in themselves a little more. We're literally touching their lives in a way that I have not seen anybody else do. We are literally shifting how people see themselves and go about their day. We're not just selling a course and we're not just growing a brand and we're not just making money. Literally, money is great and that's amazing and we love to hit those goals, but that's not what matters. What really matters is we are changing the story of how people live. We are changing the story of their lives. We're changing healing, helping them heal of disease, of helping them not kill themselves. We got a DM the other day. Emma sent it to me. It was like this long thing of how she didn't want to even live, and then Glow Formula like saved her, and like all those little things. Like the marketing helped her find Glow Formula, and the uploading of the podcasts help her find Glow Formula, and the emails that got sent out help her find Glow Formula. Like everyone has a part in someone literally not killing themselves. Like every single one of you holds a part in that girl not killing herself. And not just her, we get a lot of messages like that. Like every single one of you holds a part in someone loving themselves a little bit more, in someone choosing to not abort their baby, and someone choosing to clear themselves of their dark forces so they don't have depression the rest of their lives. Like every single one of you plays a part in a massive fucking life change for somebody that they can't get anywhere else. Like just think about that. Like one person who rewires their self-image, they go home and they treat their kids differently. And then a someone who they work with sees their worth. And then when they see their worth, they inspire their partner to go see their worth because their partner's like, wait, I want someone to see my worth. And just think about the ripple effect. So you're not only saving one person's life, it's like who the girl even who reached out about Glow Formula, she says, I now started a business to help other people. So every single part of what you guys all put in is now helped whoever that girl reaches now too. So this and that will go and keep expanding for generations. Like they will teach their kids and they will teach their kids, and people are teaching their kids intuition. And every single one in here is a part of that because it's not just me. Like, yeah, I show up, but I show up because I can only show up because of the emails being sent, of the podcast being put out, of the sales being on the back end, of the DMs being sent out, of COO Sarah making sure everything's like good and running smoothly. Like everyone is the literal massive fucking part of people's deep, deep life change. Not just getting to like let it out on a weekend, not just getting to fucking scream for a second and do somatic movement and then like not know what's wrong with them. It's like you are a part of actual transformation in their life. It's like you're literally doing like legacy work, and legacy work requires so much more than just like clocking in. And that's why every single one of you is on here, is because you guys all put so much heart into everything you do, right? Like you guys aren't just clocking in and clock out. Like you guys put so much heart and the best of the best abilities that you have into everything you do. And that's what legacy work is. It's like it requires us to like wake up and remember that we're not just here. And I tell this to myself too, like I'm not just here for a paycheck. I'm not just here for like to be a CEO or to be a founder of a brand. I'm literally here to like help people reprogram their brains, their energy as much as possible so that they can live better and they can feel better and they can find God and they can find who they are and they can find their higher selves and they can find actual fulfillment and joy in life. And when we're connected to that, like that makes like any like annoying task like just so much easier because it's like, well, no, this is a bigger purpose. Like this annoying thing like is going to change so many lives. Like my annoying thing right now is I want to change the video we have pinned of like, if you're new here, here's what we do, like on my Instagram. Do I like feel like figuring out what a script to say for that? No, but am I going to be so happy I did that? And when I think of the bigger picture of how many people that can help, because someone can watch that and be like, oh, okay, I get what she does now. Like, let me see what it's about. So when our like when our why we're doing something is small, and I even think of a why being small of just like, oh, I'm just doing this to get paid, right? Like, or I'm just doing this to get it done. I'm not saying anyone here does that because I truly don't feel that from you. But when our why is small like that, like we then lack motivation. We don't have a drive. You know what I mean? Like we don't have anything that's bigger than us of like that's motivating us through these little things. And like everything can feel annoying. Like emails feel annoying or back end stuff or DMs or not getting something like right in your eyes or whatever it is. When it feels draining, that's really like when we have to remember like our why and our bigger picture of we are literally helping millions upon millions upon millions of people like live a better life and like truly actually feel better. And so it's so cool that every single one of you here is like a part of someone's life actually fucking changing. And when you have that, you're going to show up with this insane drive that doesn't like burn out. Like when I was literally like had no money, like $0, I just kept going because it wasn't even about the money. It was like, I need to just help people. Like, I need to just keep going. I need to keep going. I need to keep going because eventually, the more impact I have, then I'll make money. Like the more impact we have, the more money we make, the more money the brand makes, the more money everyone on the team makes. And but that doesn't come from thinking about money. That comes from thinking about impact and how can we like give this person the best life change possible. So I want us to start to like, and I know you guys already do this, but maybe even more because even I lose like track of it sometimes, like every day being like seeing the people on the other side of every decision you make. So like, okay, I'm gonna go, like we have to go change the time for the webinar on the website. Like, it's not just changing the time on the web for the webinar on the website. It's like changing the time for the webinar on the website so that people can come and not be so scared of what's going on in the world. So people can come and get their brains unprogrammed from all like the MK Ultra out there. So people can come and actually start to stop like hating whatever the world or whatever's going on in it. Um, so it's like picturing the lives of people like silently waiting for like us to do it, like silently waiting for us to send the email, write the thing, for me to make the video, for me to whatever. Like for me, it's like for making the videos, right? Or making content. That's where like I can get caught up in my head and be like, fuck, like I much prefer a podcast because I like to yap for an hour about something. I don't know how to turn an hour of yapping into 1 minute and and make it like make sense. And so that can be draining for me. But when I remember like, no, this is for such a bigger picture, it's so much more motivating for me. So I don't want us to be like a team ever that plays small. Like I want us to refuse to succumb to just like daily tasks or blah blah blah. Like this is just a task that I have to get done. That task could literally be saving someone's fucking life they have already many times. You guys have each played a part in someone literally not killing themselves. Like that's huge. It's not just a small little like thing. It's you just saved someone's literal life that saved their spouse's life, that saved their parents' lives and their children's lives and everyone's lives of them around them, right? So we are truly like reshaping people's worth. And that is like a huge fucking job. And I wouldn't have any one of you on here if I didn't think that you guys weren't capable of doing that. And you're already doing that. Um, so I want us to go around and like answer a few questions. And they're just fun. It's like to just get you like thinking of like the bigger picture. So the first one is so imagine someone's life completely transformed because of your specific work you did this week. So whatever your role is, imagine someone's life completely transformed because of whatever it is that you were a part of this week. I want you to think like, what does that look like and who is that person? Like make up a character. Like how did their life transform and and who is it? Like what is this type of person? How are they living before and how are they going to live now? And then I'm going to give you a few and then we can go around and answer like all of them and share all of them at once. The next one I want us to answer is where do you feel, and write these down too. Where do you feel your unique genius could create or could create slash is creating the biggest ripple inside of our mission.
Can you repeat the first one, please?
Yes. Did anyone write that one down by any chance?
You said picture the kind of person's life that you're changing.
Yes. Yeah. So imagine someone's life totally transformed because of you specifically and what you did in your role. Who, like, what was their life like before and what's it like now? Like for example, the creator of Lululemon, he created Lululemon for one person. Like he's like, I created Lululemon for the mom who's like in her 40s, who likes to stay fit, who drops her kids off at school and wants to look cute, but also stay fit. And then the whole brand was created off of that person. So if you could use like one type of person that you create, one character of like who you're helping, what character is that person? Then the second one I said was, where do you feel your unique ideas, genius is creating the or could create the biggest like ripple effect inside of our mission that we have. The next one is when you think about the people waiting for this work who don't have it yet, what part of our mission lights a fire in you the most to like get it out to those people? And then two more. If you were fully connected to that bigger picture every morning, and if our mission's to impact and change millions upon millions of lives and get them to access their greatest potential, that's our mission. If you were fully connected to really feeling that every single morning before you started, what's one thing you would do differently tomorrow, starting tomorrow? And the last one is fast forward 5 years from now, someone from our community thanks you specifically for changing their life through what we've built. What do you hope they say? So what I'm going to have us do is I'm going to go around and like, for example, Sarah will answer number one. I'll have Bonnie answer number two, what she would think for number two. But I want everyone to answer all of these and have them in the team chat by, what's today, Tuesday, by Thursday morning. So I'm really bad at doing time for Philippines. What would that be for you, Belle and Rika? You got for if US needs it by Thursday morning, they would need it
Friday, our
Friday,
time.
right? Okay. Okay. Thank you guys. Because it's the next day for you guys right now, right? Yeah, it's morning already in on Wednesday. Okay. So Thursday night, Friday morning, and answer all of these and then drop them in the chat. But right now I'll go around and we'll each answer like one of the questions. So Sarah, do you want to answer number one out loud for us?
Yes, I'm like 90% sure I fully understand it, so I'm going to answer based on my understanding of it.
Mhm.
So, my hypothetical avatar,
Mhm.
correct so far.
Yeah.
Okay, my hypothetical avatar would actually be one of our partners rather than one of our clients. And I'm very honored to be able to like literally help transform the lives of our finance team, our accountants, our SEO company, by little things like talking about this work. I can see moments like with finance where I get to open their eyes for different perspectives and beliefs that they have. So the perfect my person would be a partner who is just kind of like intuitively drawn to this work. We intuitively find them. I'm talking and having conversations with them about their expertise, but also mine, and integrating this work into some limiting beliefs that they have.
That's so good. It's you guys would be shocked how many people, because of Sarah, like in finance or random places, like all of a sudden like love what we're doing. I love that. That's so good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. I'll go two. So number two is what I say? Where do you feel your unique genius could create the biggest ripple inside our mission? For me, that would be hosting like in-person stuff for sure. Like I when I get in person with people, like, I don't know, I just feel like I can really get to them. Like I feel like I can get to them anywhere, but when people are in person with each other and they get the somatic stuff, but also with like the reprogramming stuff, I just feel like that is so special. And they get a taste of like how all of your energies feel, everyone who gets to go in person, and that they can really feel like more than they can feel over Zoom, like, wow, like this stuff actually works. So that would be what I feel like my highest contribution is like more boots on the ground, which is why I had that pull to start up Dallas Girls Group and make sure we get a retreat in this year and uh and all of that stuff and having a free place to do it. And I don't know if you guys heard, but we're dropping the retreat price to 800 just for right now. Just to get people used to like that's what we're doing and getting people to go. So that would be mine. Bonnie, number three, when you think about the people waiting for this work, what part of our mission lights a fire under you most to get it out to them?
This is a good one. Not being afraid to speak your mind and your truth. And this is something that I just recently worked with Sarah on getting some like we found something. We hit a nail on the head recently. And this is something that I've always been really proud of you for, Allie, being able to speak your truth and being proud to say that. So, my biggest thing is number one for myself to speak my truth so that everybody that reports to me and that I'm leading and everybody that they touch is 100% rooted in their belief system and proud to speak their truth and will change the world in with light. So
I love
that's
that.
that's the biggest thing for me right now, and I think like that I've always admired you the most for.
Thank you. That's a really good one. Thank you, Bonnie. Sarah's clapping. So it's Belle clapping. Okay, Belle. Number four, if you were fully connected to our bigger picture of our mission every morning, what's one thing you would do differently starting, well, today for you, starting today?
Okay, it's so good to have this meeting because I never like really talk to you guys like in real time.
I
And
know.
so like what you said this morning really like awakens me that I can like connect what I do because I only do like back end and I never really talk to any of our clients, and it's so like so eye-opening like to like the things that I do have like ripple effects to anyone, and I never really like connect it like when someone sends a testimonial that they say that their lives are changing because of this. I never fully like understand it, to be honest. And what you said really is an eye opening for me, and so tomorrow or starting today, I think it connecting to that bigger mission that everything that we do here has a bigger impact than just like doing things.
Yeah.
It will really like motivates me. Not that I'm not motivated to do things, but like just seeing how it's like it has a bigger impact. It won't make me I'm not annoyed like in general when I do things, but it will just make me do better, like make my task management more organized. Like I feel like sometimes I slip where sometimes, oh, I'll just do this tomorrow because it's not that important. And now I have a reason that all things that like even the smallest task has a bigger like ripple effect. So
Yeah, I mean, you're one of the main reasons why people get to listen to a podcast, why people get to watch the,
yeah.
if they didn't get to listen to the podcast or watch the courses, they wouldn't have anything to listen
Oh
to.
yeah.
That's
I forgot that I am doing that.
that's like massive. That's like a big part of our whole company.
Sometimes like I don't like see it that way. I just feel like I have to do that because it's a task and I don't like connect it to a bigger picture. Yeah. You
Yeah,
changed my perspective.
amazing. Yeah, because it's
It's
a
so amazing.
like that's a big reason. I mean, if people didn't hear that, they wouldn't hear anything.
True.
Really good, Yubel. Thank you for sharing. Amazing. Okay, Queen G. Fast forward 5 years. Somebody thanks you for changing their life through what we've built. What do you hope they say to you?
I knew you were gonna pick me for this one. I like even just thinking about this, like I kind of want to cry because I hope someone tells me that I've empowered them to change their life, kind of in the way that you have done for me. And because if we can empower people to change on their own, it's so much more impactful for their life than if they just felt like we did it for them. And they can have that for the rest of their lives. And I know what that's like. And so that's what I hope someone says to me.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you. That was
Yeah.
awesome. I love that. Okay, let's see here. We're going to start back at number 1 now. Okay, Emma. Imagine someone's life completely transformed because of the work that you did this week. Who is that person? What's their character? How are they before and how are they now?
Okay. That's what I said. I feel like I'm so emotional just listening to you, Belle, and then G. I'm like, holy shit.
I know. Try
This is
session here today.
the Avatar, right? Kind of. It's funny. This is the one I didn't want to get, so I knew I was going to get it.
That's always what happens.
What I like picture as like an avatar and like from work this week, like for example, like in Q&As or like in intuition class, I just like always picture like a past version of myself that just felt like I was doing as much as I could, but like nothing was working. And I was just searching and searching and searching, felt alone. And even though I was doing the work, nothing felt like it was clicking. And that's always the person that like I see that I want to have in front of me to help them to like hit that breakthrough. And I feel like, especially even like yesterday, or I think it was yesterday. What day is it? Tuesday, Monday? There was just so many breakthroughs that I saw of just like people crying that I was just like, I was seeing it happen where I was just like, oh my God, like this is like the avatar person that I picture that like right in front of me, like they are realizing, they are releasing emotions. And that was really awesome to see for myself that obviously like I know that all of the work that we do and like show up and do is happening, but seeing it firsthand was incredible.
I love that. That's so good. Thank you. It was beautiful. Okay. Sister, you guys, her teamwork chat today.
No, literally, I'm like crying. I'm like,
No, it was so good. Where where do you feel your unique genius could create the biggest ripple inside of our mission?
So, first thing that comes to mind is the podcast episode that we did where we were originally talking about your wedding. And I was like, let's talk about your wedding. So, it's going to draw the drama in because people naturally listen to drama. And then while we're doing it, we can promote your glow in it and being like, okay, this happened. And I loved it so much because it's like this glow related, like all of that. So I would say that's like one. I have like specifically like with podcasts and like different like filming media things. I'm like, okay, we have to do your house tour, we have to do your night routine, we have to do like what you eat in a day, like all of that, just to pull more people in to buy the rest is like, I would say probably what I think my ideas are unique.
Yeah, that's so good. That's so good. And also, I didn't mention this earlier, but like in your role, like you're the one who finds and talks to the retreat people. Like you are the one that like makes those plans happen, which is like so huge and so necessary too.
Well, thank you, Bonnie and Sarah, for today because I was out in literally Emma's level 2 class today. So they were like sending me, they're like, okay, reached out to this one, reached out to this one. I'm like, guys, shit. So yes, yeah.
Oh, it's great. That's fine.
They're canceled.
Okay, Patrice Queen.
What's good?
If you were I'm scared. If you were fully connected to that bigger picture of our mission every morning, what's one thing you do differently? Or how would you approach one? There a mindset around how you'd approach
You
one
skipped
thing.
number 3.
I did?
Mhm.
Oh. Oh my
But
God.
I
Okay, never
both.
mind. You're doing number 3. You're doing
I
number
could do
3.
either one.
You're
Okay,
doing
so
number
for
3.
that one,
When
okay.
you hold on, number when you think about the people waiting for this work, what part of our mission lights a fire in you the most?
I wrote down trusting myself and building intuition because as somebody who has not trusted herself and is still learning how to trust herself, I still doubt myself now. But um, I have always valued other people's opinions over my own. So it's just something I want other people to know that they have the capability of doing for themselves, that they don't need to depend on other people to tell them what to do, how they need to live, or anything like that. So I think that more people need to know about this work so that they know that the power that they have.
That's so good. And then that radiates too when you're like writing copy or when you're
Mhm.
sales page or like that, like then pushes through you and then that inspires other people too. That's so
So
good.
true.
And your
Mhm.
intuition's spot on. Like when you answer, when we're doing our intuition trainings, I'm like, oh,
Mhm. Thanks, girl. I clocked it.
clock it. Queen Rika. Let's see here. Okay, number 4. If you were fully connected to our bigger picture and mission every morning, what's one thing you would do differently today?
Oh, so this is really a great question for me. So I personally answered all, and I have my notes here. My answer to question number 4 is connected to my answer to number 1, like the character and for what I can do to help the character in my role. So lately, I've been thinking about after launch. So I do the inbox, and there's a lot of inbox that I would tackle on after we do the launch, the first live. And then I realized that there are a lot of recurring things that our clients are experiencing after a launch happens. So one example of that is they need to reset the password. So sometimes it's annoying, and then I'm like, oh, there's a lot of people asking for a reset. And then I asked Queen Yubel if there's like something or in our Kajabi portal when they log in the Alin info, there's no button for the reset password. So that's something that's really making it harder for them. And then when I told Queen Yubel about this, she implemented right away, and then we have now the reset button. So it's a lot easier for them. So when I think about the question number 4, my answer to that is like with the things that I do in my role to help our client, I think it's really important to document in detail, like after the launch, what are the recurring problems I face in the inbox. And then when I document each of them, I would like suggest something to Queen Yubel, and then we can discuss how we can implement right away. So that's something that I think I would do like today in my shift. And also note that whenever we do like webinars and then another course in the future.
Yes. And also, like, you're a massive part of people getting into the course who are like locked out, for example. Like, their lives could get changed if you didn't answer them and help them get in. Like, that's
Yeah.
huge, huge. And that could save their life. Like, they could be ready to like end their life, and you answering that email could like save their whole entire life.
That's true. A lot of our clients would say I encounter someone in the inbox say that this is something she really looked forward to in one day for the live, and then she missed it. So I had to really, okay, I had to do this and like upload the recording early or send her the link where she can watch the recording so she doesn't feel missed out.
Yes, and that's huge too. Huge. And then she got the information at the perfect time. If she would have gotten it later, maybe she got sidetracked and then she would have not done it. So it's incredible. Amazing, you guys. So fill out the rest of those and then have them in by those times we said, Thursday night and Friday morning. And we can just discuss, go back and forth. I'll read them all. Not that you're being like quizzed or anything. I just want to read them for fun. And then read each other's too, because you might get some more ideas. But Sarah, anything to say?
No, I just personally love hearing everybody's answers. I feel so proud of our team. Our team is so dedicated. Our team is so special. And I feel like spoiled because I have a role where I get to work with every single one of you in some capacity. And it's not like that with a lot of companies, especially where we have so many departments. So I feel very proud of us all, you guys.
I do too. I'm very proud of our team, and I just absolutely love and adore every single one of you. And even though I'm not in the chat team, I actually like barely look at teamwork right now just because it's better for me to like focus on videos and stuff. But when I don't want anyone to ever think my lack of being in teamwork is my lack of like care and love for you guys. Like every little thing that gets done, like I deeply appreciate it. Like even a video getting uploaded, I'm like, oh my God, I could never. It would take me 25 years to figure out how to do that. And you guys do it in like 1 minute. So my sister's like, yeah. So I deeply like it does not go unnoticed from me, and I am just so grateful and appreciative for every single one of you here. And I truly, truly could not be doing what I'm doing without you guys, like at all, at all. So thank you guys so much. Yay.
Thank
Amazing.
you, Allie.
Of course. I love you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing all your answers.
Thank you, team. Bye, everybody. Have a good morning and night,
Bye.
guys.